course, we actually have to have the enemies linger around long enough. See, there was a life tap. It doesn't last very long because everything dies. I don't know what... I forget what the percent on it is. An 18%? Not terrible. Could be lower. Could be way worse. Ah, stranglers. Bonk. And for some reason, I was reading an interview for the Diablo 2 Resurrected. I was reading an interview. I much prefer to read interviews because then I can just skip to the questions that are pertinent. It's a lot easier than watching an interview. But anyway. I was reading it, and one of them was talking about how they liked the new graphics that they had worked on. And they were talking about finger mages. And if memory serves... And they said that shoot lightning. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not a finger mage, is it? I actually don't remember which one is supposed to be the finger mages. I always thought that the finger mages were... There's a regular diamond, we'll take it. These guys, the Stormcasters. But I think I might be wrong. I think my brain might have just misremembered everything for my entire life and been just one big lie. Let's go for more salvation. Since we're basically a Tesladin at this moment, we might as well stick with it. It's fine. We have a conviction Tesladin in Act 4 normal. Because Randomizer decided to be friendly. One of these times, whenever we do a Randomizer, I have a feeling the RNG is going to be a jerk. Just call it a hunch. But I do think that we will eventually have jerky RNG. Where it's going to be like, nah, everything in normal is going to be plain with no mods. Oh no. So, just keep getting rid of everything. As opposed to things with, like, so many mods that it's almost going into small text. Which we did get on the Assassin, I think. Did we not get something that went into small text on her? Pretty sure we did. But we also had, like, 30 times the enemy, so we were getting all the uniques. We still didn't get all the elite ones. But that's just because we weren't exposed to a right number of drops for it. I suppose we could have eventually just farmed everything, but unfortunately, her seed is long gone. There is no recovering it. There is no hope for her. She is just randomizer history now. I could export the character and let people download it, though. I'll think about it. For the most part, I have so far let people download all the single-player characters that I've covered. Not the multiplayer ones. Because I don't have access to those. So no Path of Diablo ones. Hi, guys. Ooh, we got a Scythe and Scale Mail. Sweet. So let's see what kind of mods they have on them. +1 all skills, faster hit recovery, power strike. Not bad, not great. We have better choices, I think. And Scythe is concentration. Oh, God. We could put that on an Act 2 mercenary. We could get an Act 2 Might Mercenary and put that on him. And he would be brutal. Like, really brutal. Especially with a Redemption Aura on his armor. From that. I think that might be worth a swap before Diablo just to see how he do. Does that have Life Leech on it? Yes, it does. So yeah, that could work out just fine. He's not going to be doing an insane amount of damage. Because doesn't have any ED on it, but still. It's not bad. It's doable. And that would be a massive physical boost for him, though, because he'd be getting Might plus that. Unfortunately, I think Might is Nightmare difficulty. Because it's Prayer, Blessed Aim, and Defiance. if I remember correctly, in normal. And then you have Holy Freeze, Might, and crap. I keep forgetting, yeah. Hey, Locke, how's it going? Sorry for being gone for so long. It's just unfortunate that power was lost for so long. And then I had to catch up on, like, rendering and stuff. A War Axe and a Pike. The War Axe is amplify damage on striking, +2 all skills, +3... Oh, God. I almost did do a Necromancer for this, by the way, for those of you wondering. Hydra on striking. Do we do that instead of this? That prevent monster heal is nice. +50, +50. Why not? Yeah. I'm glad to not be a popsicle as well. I'm more of an Uncle Sickle anyway. Go east. And yes, we really did just turn that in. Okay. As far as other things, let's go ahead and go Z. Actually, let's go sacrifice. Let's get more physical damage. 681 there. Let's identify you, see if you are really going to push it over the edge. Mana Leech, lightning skill damage. No, that doesn't do anything for us. Nova on attack. Woo! So how's your day going, Locke? Life treating you well? Hopefully so. Plus 115 fire damage, deadly strike, power strike. We'll get rid of that. I think we are going to go for an Act 2 mercenary. With redemption, because it's just going to do more. 2 messages in the first pun. Yep. I mean, why would I not do puns? They come to me so unnaturally. Okay, so you... I'm going to drop that on the ground. We'll pick it back up in just a minute. Higher, and I'm trying to remember what the different auras in normal are. I think it's Defiance, Prayer, and offensive is not even here, is Blessed Aim. Then in Nightmare difficulty, it's defensive is Holy Freeze. Combat is... it's Thorns and Might. Isn't it? I think so. So we'd want like a Defiance one? If we had the choice of these two? Or a Prayer? Well, we have a 32 defensive, so we're going to go Defiance. Just to give him a little bit more of a chance of survival. And there's Concentration and Defiance, I guess. It's fine. It works. It's good. We will survive. Things will be okay. It's not the end of the world. Vigor when... oh, there's where our vigor went. We are no longer vigorous. Get rid of you, because that's +2 all skills. Keep you. Get rid of you. Get rid of that. Dusk Deep is kind of nice, as was mentioned, for keeping plus skills. Nogazon Relic will keep because it's +2 all skills. Irathas can just go away? Yeah. Keep this. That is resistances and enhanced damage, which is good. Increase attack speed and enhanced damage on Lanimo. Do we keep... yeah, we keep that for resistances and we keep that for resistances. Get rid of Eisenhearts. I think we just put the bow there. So we can keep it and just put arrows in it? Fine, why not? And since we're going the Tesladin route with the Holy Shock, I don't think we keep this. Even though it has all these other things on it, we could actually use it for, like, pre-buffing, but other than that, I don't think it's going to be super useful, so we'll have it on our swap eventually whenever we get there, but it's not going to be our main. So arrows on you, repair all equipment, and we are ready. I do wonder how much damage we're going to do with concentration, considering we don't do a lot of just raw damage. But up the hill we go. With our Tesladin ass in freaking level 33 Tesladin. In freaking normal difficulty. It's backwards. It's wrong. It's stupid. And it works about as good. And now we have Hydras popping out of everywhere. Why? Because we can. Why wouldn't we? Identify. All resistances. Oof. That might be... Is that better? Not really. Because Crushing Blow and Enhanced Damage just doesn't have enhanced damage. It has 100%. So we're just sacrificing a lot of enhanced damage for, like, nothing. Because we really don't have a lot of base damage. If we can find an elite. No, I wasn't expecting to do a Tesladin. Honestly, I didn't think we'd get Holy Shock as early as we did. Otherwise, I would have named him Rando Tesla or something like that. Or Teslamizer. But no, he's Randomizer. Randomizer. There we go. I can eventually say it right. Because we already have Randomizer, which was the assassin. This one's Randomizer, the paladin. Because, you know, healing and medical company. Kind of just went there. Of course, they're not really healing. They are definitely for profit. But I felt it was appropriate. I'm going to regret it. Amazon will probably be another Bezos pun. Who hurt me to make these puns? No one. I hurt myself. Nova on striking, lightning damage, frost nova. Not really that good. Of course, it's actually better than what we're using, I think. Actually, it's not. Okay. Puns. Puns. They never end. Puns are immortal. Betty White is the only thing that will survive the punpocalypse. I would say Keith Richards, but he doesn't have... He's not very punny. He's just... the human equivalent of a cockroach. He's just been exposed to so much that nothing can kill him. Although whenever he dies, we gotta stop making those jokes. I actually don't know if he's still alive, now that I think about it. I don't keep tabs on Keith Richards. Let's see. I am fairly certain we will defeat normal difficulty today. I'm just looking at the time, contemplating what I need to get done today. Because today, I have to get done the rest of prepping for an upcoming series. Thankfully, prep for the next episode would be not quite as bad because I'll have the scene set up for it already. Whereas this, I actually have to go in and I have to set up all the scene. If you worked at Looney Tunes, you'd introduce a new character, a dog that can't help but make bad jokes. Name him Pugs Punny. Lord. That's just daffy. Ooh, and we finally got Venom Ward. I was wondering when that would pop up. It's like one of the most common drops, yet it took forever to show up. And there is potential for a better shield. That'll make us regret going Tesla-in. Piercing attack, no. No, it's not good. It's okay. I mean, it'd be good if we didn't have this. Bow and crossbow skills on Graven Spine. Okay. Resistances, +2 all skills. And Venom Ward with +1 all skills and +2 combat skills, +3 druid skills as well. What is he doing back there that he's having trouble with? Your day is complete. No, your day is just starting. Because I have a feeling some of the tuxedos are going to stream today as well. Some of your tuxedo allies. You've got to deliver puns to them too. You've got to make them suffer. Because I actually need to drop in and drop some puns on them too. And I've been lacking. I've been slacking. I've been not alleviating a pun deficit that was left behind by me. Sorry, hydrating. I could feel my throat going, oh, Jesus! Do we just go like that? We lose a lot of damage for that. We also gain freeze target, which is craziness. This can go away. I think we stick with that. We'll see. Oh, you got out of bed about 15 minutes ago? I'll probably be getting into bed in about, like, an hour or two after this. After the stream ends, I'm going to be setting up some rendering. Go to sleep. Finish setting up the, whatchamacallit? The scenes and stuff for the thing I'm going to be recording. Which might be recorded, technically tonight. In the next stream. And then, yeah, we'll be kosher. Let's see. Yeah, we're going the right way. We're not going to rescue those guys. Yeah, we would get a towel from it, but we'll wait until we get a shale. Ooh, War Scepter. That could actually be better. You're overburdened. No. No, whatever will we do? Identify you. 180% enhanced damage, 187. I like the Hydra on striking, but this might be more fun. Might be more useful, let's put it that way. Minimum fire damage, chance of crushing blow, prevent monster heal. Yeah, that's probably just going to be better. Yeah, it's better. Sorry, Rake Scar. We loved your Hydras for the little bit that we had. Goodness gracious, great Hydras of fire. $51.65 up to $51.91. I do love that synergies actually work with your, like, equipment auras and your equipment skills. That makes Brand so, like, insanely silly. For just the cost of a bolt, you too can do thousands of just pure magic damage. And I would much rather spend a bolt than mana in the middle of combat. Battle Axe, probably not worth it. It's a two-hander. Yeah, it's definitely not worth it. We can get much better without that. And I forget whether... I'm beginning to think that the minus resistance doesn't actually work with the AoE from Holy Shock. I think it might only work with the actual, like, skill. We could go Vengeance as well, but I want to stick with Zeal. I said from the beginning I'm going to do Zeal. So we're going to stick with Zeal. We're going to do Zeal all the way through Hell difficulty, so I can't just be like, oh, I'm just keeping all the plus skill stuff to bypass all the nonsense. I want to use what I find and actually use it in combat. So we'll have to choose weapons wisely. Force us into actually encountering things. It's going to get real interesting in Nightmare and Hell difficulty. Because if we don't get a good roll on some of the Nightmare and Hell uniques, we're not going to have enough raw damage, like physical damage, to actually do too much as far as like leeching, which is kind of important in Hell difficulty. At least for the way I usually play Zealots. That said, we don't do quite enough damage to be like a true Tesladin, which is 5-digit damage. So we're only like poor man's Tesladin with drunk man's equipment? I think is probably the only way I can really describe it. Yonk with that. Go ahead and grab this. Defensive auras, more into salvation. We'll identify this belt real quick. +1 all skills, increase attack speed, extra damage, life, steal, and all resistances versus +1 all skills. Does this actually have enhanced damage on it? It does not. Has a chance to cast teleport when struck too. It does more damage though. From what? The 63 to 75? I'm actually not sure where the extra damage is coming from on that. Because I would think, well, this is percent enhanced damage. It might just be that low of physical difference. So how's your morning going, by the way, Locke? Just straight up drunk man's Tesladin? Because you spent all your money on booze? I am wearing weird scrap, alright. Ah! Hopefully you're having something good for breakfast. Because I need ideas for what to eat before going to bed. Because last thing I ate was enchiladas about... I'm trying to think. 8 hours ago? Oh, we got Bone Shield now. We're starting to get the normal uniques at least rounded out. That guided arrow on a shield. Why? Why do you do that? Actually, Steel Clash we were keeping for something, weren't we? No. Faster hit recover, enhanced damage, guided arrow. Cold weather's gonna get strange everywhere, unfortunately. As we have more polar ice cap melting. It's just gonna get very, very weird. I don't think I'll see, like, the peak of it in my lifetime, thankfully, but... Was getting up to 18C, the next week down to the single digits. Go back up to 18 and... Oh, God. Yep. Polar vortexes. Or whatever they're called. I forget what they're actually called. Basically where the glaciers and stuff melt, and it causes cold air bursts to come down. And basically shoots the temperature all over the place, and then it warms right back up. Because the ground's still warm, and that will have dissipated. Plus 15% lightning skill damage. The bloody hell. I don't think it's actually worth it, but... Because generally you want minus resists more than plus damage. Trampoline weather. Yeah. It's been... I have had to turn on my fan one day this week, and other days I've had to, like, bundle up under, like, 20 different blankets. Well, 3, but still. I don't own 20 blankets. 20 blankets is for sociopaths and people who have a lot more company than I would even ever dream of having. I'm not a big company person. So vitality and more salvation because we are Tesladin. That's what we do. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a problem rescuing Anya, so I'm gonna go down here and get her. I think it's gonna be a little bit easy, considering we have nightmare difficulty levels of life. with above maximum. Oh, our lightning resist is not above max. Oh no. Whatever will we do? Actually, that could be bad in hell difficulty. It's not bad right now, because, yeah, we can just tank through everything. We can even tank through gloams right now. We are just shattering everything, too. Which is not good for our mercenary, but whatever doesn't get shattered gets eaten, so. Eat him! Eat him, boy! Nope. Okay. It was double digits Monday through Wednesday, then spent Thursday drowning outside 10 stories up, and then was stupidly cold. Spent Thursday drowning outside 10 stories up. Okay, and then was stupidly cold yesterday. As far as food, no idea. Might have some noodles left. Oh. Hopefully we're talking good noodles. Am I going to have to come there and teach you how to make ramen? Or pho. One or the other. Depending on which one you're leaning. Ah, okay. Today's shopping day. I understand that. Thankfully still have fairly stocked here. But I can survive on very little. Soaked 5 layers worth. Oh, geez. Ah, okay. Mercenary, what are you dying to? Or is that just you leveling up? I think that might just be him leveling up. I think that was just him leveling up. Yeah, we don't have cannot be frozen, unfortunately. Hero, Neelithak did this to you. Oh, darn. Whatever will we do? We don't really care about her so much as we care about, you know, getting our resists up. There you go. And let's go get our resist. We won't even wait for her to get out of there safely. Taking a 5-layer dip. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Bonk, and let's identify these. The boots are assassin boots, just straight up. That would actually be a really amazing assassin boots, but I find the replenished quantities kind of funny in it. The hell was that? Okay. For some reason, some of my beard hair decided to wanted to completely go into a perfect knot. Amazon skill levels, maximum damage, static field when struck. I wish that was on striking. It'd be General Tandoliga's, Tornado, I think is what we'd be going for with that. That might be better than what we've got. And just go all in on lightning damage. I'm gonna miss the crushing blow. But that makes our defense kind of wonky as well, yeah. 6,585 damage. So we're just going for max damage now. Is that really what we're doing? I think that's what we're doing.